Welcome here to the Uncultured podcast. This your boy 17.
It's your man H.M. Hershon by Woo. What up? What up?
And how you doing? It's your boy G Fly coming around here right now.
And this here's episode 27.
Back again.
Now we're back to give y'all a great show today.
What up, though, my babies?
All right, man. We're just trying to have some fun, man. This shit's hilarious.
Ain't got no sense.
No, not
None
today.
at all.
Not today. All right, showrunner, you got it this week. One of you.
Man,
Oh, here we go. Nope, I got it. You know what? I forgot all about that shit. Forgot all about that bullshit.
We ready for you
I was
today.
prepared for it last time. I was prepared for it last time. I wasn't prepared today. That's all right.
oh, you fell right in there. Oh, you was on it.
We on it today.
You full of shit, nigga. Yeah, that was pretty quick, man.
Quick,
What the fuck?
quick draw of a grab right there.
I can't.
If you can see, I labeled the button.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw it when I came in here. I'm like, oh, you did put the shit on there, motherfucker.
Oh man.
See, I can't. I'm speaking to the people who watching this. I can't delegate anymore because they done made some bullshit ass sound for it. Whatever. Nah, man. Don't
Mount up.
you still gotta cover your ass for that bullshit. Okay, whatever, man. Look, we got a decent show for y'all today. Some pretty good topics on the board today.
First off, how's everybody week? We gotta heat her up before we just jump in there.
Yeah, a little foreplay.
Oh, you talking about a little prime, a little prep time? Don't just dive in.
You gotta
Prep it. Gotta get it warm.
You gotta get
Smooth.
that.
Gotta get it moist.
Gotta heat that dang up before you jump up in that dang thing, man.
Man, my week was alright, man. It was alright. Aside from, getting rear-ended on Telegraph.
Man.
Might have to get my shit off about this goddamn traffic again.
Oh,
Here we
about
go.
time.
Here
About
we
time.
go.
Yeah. We always want you to rant. You just don't.
Right. I just suppress it and let it bottle up.
Oh, no, man.
That ain't good. That ain't healthy at all. That ain't healthy at all.
Then it just blows.
No.
Man.
Oh, you one of them motherfuckers that just snap and just like, you know what?
Go
You put my
post
shit in the bag wrong. I'm about to shoot everybody in this bitch.
Oh,
You
man.
one of them, huh?
I said paper, motherfucker.
Man, you gotta let that go, man.
Yeah, bro. You can't be killing niggas over paper bags, bro.
You gotta air that out. Not in that way, but another.
Right. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Yeah, how was your week, brother? I know you ain't gonna talk about the J-O-B.
No, I'm definitely not. Because they working a nigga like a slave plantation that it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing my thing till some pop off.
Yeah.
Preferably this.
Yes, sir.
Buying your time, yeah.
Last week, motherfuckers they ran in my car, dog.
Oh, yeah. Fucking ridiculous. Can't have shit.
Can't have shit. They
Not
took
at
my, they took the AirPod Pros that I had in there.
Some AirPods.
Yeah, with the case, but one of them wasn't working, so they took the broke ones and left my $200 Marc Jacobs shades. I'm like, y'all niggas are stupid.
Dumbass.
Took all the little change in the change box.
Yeah.
That motherfucker is still a change.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty bad if y'all here still
Yeah.
a change, bro. Yeah,
Broke
it's
it.
pretty bad.
Is it that bad?
Sign of the times. It's getting hard out here. Boy. It's getting...
Is it that bad? Dog? You got
Niggas will steal your change.
took the change out of here. It ain't even like I had a lot of quarters in there. It's all like
It's literally loose change.
Yeah.
Ah, take it. Fuck it. What you got?
Oh man, yeah. I had that happen to me once before. I had money literally sitting in the front, but they broke my window and didn't take shit. They just broke the fucking window.
They just broke it just to
Just
break
broke
it.
the
They
fucking window.
Just practicing.
Yeah. And I was she's my wife now, but at the time I was at my girlfriend's house and I usually park on the street. But this time I decided to park in the the little gate, whatever. And that's when my shit got broke. I'm like, damn, I was better off leaving my shit on the street.
Right.
The fuck? I park it in here thinking it's gonna be safer. And, so whatever. Anyhow.
They don't get to it.
So we the first topic of the day, we're bringing up something that was presented to me. This person is having some trouble or whatever and whatnot. But so if a man pays all the bills, everything, take care of everything, not down the middle, not half, is he entitled to be able to just come home and do what he wants? He shouldn't have to do any chores, shouldn't have to do any of that shit. If you paying all the bills,
I say yeah. That's pretty like
he come
cut and
home.
dry.
He shouldn't have to do shit.
right?
If he paying all the damn bills.
Yeah.
What the hell is the other person doing?
Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Well, see, this is a topic that I see come up a lot on social media, and the women, they get it in their minds where they like, oh well, we want real men, or they try to define you as what a real man is, as whatever they think their grandfathers used to do. Oh well, my granddaddy used to pay all the bills and all that shit.
They don't.
All right, then go and date your grandfather.
Yeah,
but they don't finish the statement. You know what I'm saying? Their grandma did what? She cooked, she cleaned, she took care of the kids, she did everything. If you doing all that, hell yeah, you shouldn't be paying no bills. You know what I'm saying? But if not, if you just gonna sit on your ass and scroll fucking Instagram,
right?
Hell no, I ain't paying. I ain't busting my ass for you to sit at home and scroll Instagram
and run the street with your rat ass homegirl.
I mean,
that shit messed up.
I mean, I see this happening a lot now, where the Kevin Samuels groups, a lot of people post shit. The one I'm in, and I see a lot of women with that mentality where it's like, oh well, a real man would do this. A real man would pay all the bills. Okay, yeah, but it's like, again, what are you bringing to the table? Because we talked about it off mic, but my thing is, the reason I would never do it, I'm not going for it, because a lot of the women today, and this is just all hypothetical, obviously, this is not personal, this is nothing reflecting me or my wife or anything.
Right.
But from what I can see, a lot of the women today, they not really built like the women of yesteryear. They not built like the women of those generations that they talk about, because they don't like to cook. They don't like to clean, because they look at it as, this is a woman's role or whatever. They in other words, they put it down. Like they rank it low.
Yeah.
So if you want a man to pay all the bills,
that's
you have to do your fucking part.
Yeah,
it's that simple.
I think they're confused.
Yeah, I think it don't even make sense to me.
I think they're confused. They want the man to pay all the bills, but they want to be independent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a having your cake and eat it too scenario.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, you can't have both like that. You know what I'm saying? Either you gonna let him bring the money home to pay for everything, or you gonna go out there and work too.
So I'm seeing some of them, they, like what you said, They want the man to pay all the bills, and they want to be independent. So they going out and working too, but they just keeping all their money.
Yeah.
And
that's not how the game is played.
Like,
that's not how it works.
Again, that's fine too if you taking care of home. If you can take care of home and go out and work, and by all means, keep your money. But, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't bringing nothing to the table and you just want to, keep everything for yourself and have the man pay for everything, that shit ain't.
Yeah.
That's a recipe for failure.
Yeah.
Okay. People gotta understand this, man. The type of economy we got going on, and because of capitalism, I know we said we was gonna try to get to it in one of these next episodes, and we will. But because of capitalism that's going on with the economy, with shit getting more expensive.
Yes, only getting worse.
Listen, if you thinking that one man or just one person, period. If you think it's that easy for them to handle, I'm telling you it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gotta be, to really survive, you're really gonna take two people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take two people to handle the home. You know what I'm saying? And just to be sitting there like, well, especially in this climate, talk about well, he gotta pay all the bills. Bitch, where? Like, where? What you talking about?
Yeah, I'm.
What you talking about, man? Like, they don't make no sense. I think they need to figure out what side of the fence they gonna be on to stay on that shit. Like, if you gonna be home and you want him to pay all the bills, guess what? You gotta do your part.
Exactly.
And your part includes.
And you know what?
Full belly.
Full belly, empty balls.
And you know what? But that goes for a guy that stays home and the woman works.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? He got to do what he got to do at home. That means he got to pick the kids up for school. He got to take them to school. Mm-hmm. He got to do, clean, cook, do whatever. But if you thinking that somebody just going to, you know what I mean, he's going to do everything and then, stop.
Mm-hmm. Because man don't want to be having to pay all the bills and they still have to come home and do any. I'm just gonna be frank with it. Yeah, if you paying every single bill, you shouldn't have to do no housework. Yeah. At that point, even if the female is working, the reason I say that is because
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah, women want to be independent, and we want women to be independent, but at the same time. If I'm the one that's coming out of every dime that I have, and you just allowed to keep your money, stack your money, blow your money,
right? You should be taking care of the home.
Right. What's the trade-off? The trade-off is you got to give me what I want,
right? Because
I'm giving you that financial security, in terms of you don't have to worry about shit. Everything's being taken care of, paid. So, when this was brought to me, I was just kind of like, well,
it's another thing that I just be a little confused about, and they be like, you know what I'm saying, well, we giving you sex.
That's it?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's it.
That's and another, you saying women don't like sex or something?
Yeah.
Are we not getting a mutual exchange here? Yeah. What the fuck you
Because they try to put that on us y'all want it more than us, which is not true.
No, that is not. Yeah, that ain't fucking true.
So, yeah, unless you just one of them dudes that ain't.
Yeah, that's a different.
If you ain't
say pleasing at all,
that's what I mean.
That's a different story.
That's a
Maybe
chore in and of itself. Yeah. That's a chore in and of itself if you ain't laying it down right. Shit. So, what do you mean, nigga? I gotta cook, clean, and not get fucked properly.
Yeah, nigga, you need to pay all the bills then.
Oh shit, man.
But it's funny though, because if they bring that up, they also be like, well, it's more than us than having sex. It's like,
yeah, they are. Oh man, this episode gonna get me in trouble. It's not just about sex, ladies. It's like no men.
Everybody got a role to play, man.
Yeah.
Everybody got a role to play. One of the problems is, man, people be so entitled. Like, especially, I don't know, man. Some of these, some women out here, they be so entitled. They want you to do all this stuff, but like, what are you doing though? What are you doing?
Yeah. Exactly.
What are you gonna do to balance the scale out?
Right.
And for women out there who feel like, okay, if a man is paying all the bills and he do want sex from you, because I mean we're human. People like to fuck. That's what we do. So don't look at it as like you some kind of prostitute or something. Like that's not it at all. This is a trade-off. Everything is transactional in this world. I've said that many times. Everything in this world is transactional. No one does anything just to do it. When people do things, they looking to get something out of it. That's just a fact.
You know what though? Sex shouldn't even be brought up.
Yeah, that shouldn't even be.
That's just something you do in a relationship.
That's just a bonus, yeah.
It's just part of the relationship.
Bonus. Ain't no fucking bonus. That shit is mandatory.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like,
I wouldn't even go. I mean,
no, sex is mandatory. I'm not finna sugarcoat this shit for them.
Listen, I want it. But but check this out.
I want it.
Check this out. The reason I won't say mandatory is because it's just regular part of a relationship. So it shouldn't really be brought up. Yeah. See, they talking like this is like a
benefit. You know what I'm saying?
Benefit. But they talking like it's some type of bargain piece or something.
Right.
This ain't no bargain piece.
No, they use sex as a weapon.
Yeah.
But again, I'm just gonna have to politely disagree with you niggas. Sex is mandatory. It has to happen.
Listen, I'm not saying it ain't. I'm not saying it shouldn't happen. I just don't put it in the light like it's mandatory because this is regular stuff.
It's not part of what you bring to the table.
Yeah.
It's just
my thing.
Okay.
What we saying is we agree.
We agree. Yeah. No, I'm saying, but I just don't say mandatory because this is part of a relationship. Sex is part of a relationship.
Yeah.
Like if we attracted to each other, this is what's naturally gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. Here's the thing. I have to say it's mandatory because you got a lot of stupid motherfuckers out here that are trying to move the goalposts back. They trying to change the narrative, and they try to make it like. It's not true for all women, but I have seen some women on social media like, why should she have to give a nigga pussy? What you mean?
If you don't want to give a nigga pussy, don't give a pussy.
I'm saying if you in a relationship, how can you? I'm just saying if you in a relationship with a man and you're not fucking him, then he cheating on you.
There he gonna end.
I'm just gonna call because some people really do need to hear the truth. Like it's just a fact. If you think you cannot fuck your man, if you think you don't have to take care of him in some form or fashion, he gonna get it elsewhere. And it's just a fact. And you could be the most down to earth, most morally upright, most conscious person. If your needs are not getting met, you will start to look elsewhere. That's just what people do.
I think they know that. Because if it was them, they would.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Especially if it's not, like y'all just saying about the dude not laying it down, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Now, if he ain't laying it down, and not only he not laying down, he ain't even trying. Right. He ain't trying to, appeal to her needs.
Right.
She gonna be looking for it somewhere else too.
Right.
And that's why.
But see, this is why I want to bring up sex, period, because it's like they using some of these women using it as a bargaining chip. Like, yeah, you do all this, but I give you this. But like, that's out the fucking question. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking out. We talking about bringing money in. Are you gonna help bring the money in, or you gonna stay home and do the work at home?
Right.
That's it.
Sex ain't even got nothing to do with it.
Oh, I still disagree. Sex always has something to do with it, man.
You think it's part of the equation?
No, I'm gonna be honest. Yes, I do. I think it's part of the equation because if you going to work and you working hard, and mind you, if the woman isn't working and
I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna put it part of the equation because putting it part of the equation means it could be taken off or on the table. Yeah. No, this is part of the relationship. It ain't about to be taken on and off the table. We know this is a fabric in the relationship.
Yeah,
We got
yeah.
The reason I'm putting it on the table is because, like I said, you have ignorant motherfuckers out here. You have some ignorant women who don't even attempt to put it on the table, who don't even think. I'm saying a lot of them got this, I don't want to use that term. They're princess minded. In other words, they think a man is just supposed to take care of them and they're not supposed to take care of their man. It's like it's selfish. I'm just telling you what I see.
They put it on the table. Okay, I say it like this. If they do that and they don't want to put it on, they won't talk about it. It's going to be brought up. And then you going to say, well, I'm not doing. Well, first of all, you got to think, is the person even attracted to you in the first place?
That's
They're
what I'm
going to
saying.
keep on withholding stuff.
Exactly.
If we even having that conversation, like, you know what I'm saying?
Because to tell the truth,
if the sex is a chore to you, then like we ain't supposed to be.
That's it.
We ain't even supposed to be doing this.
That's it.
because the truth of the matter is, women want it as bad or not even more than men do.
But that's what
Especially
I'm
as they
saying. So
get
how are they
older.
trying to run the game of saying that?
But they because they think that they know that it matters a lot to men, so they use it as a weapon, like he said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But my thing is, we ain't even gonna get into that because that's already in the contract. You know what I'm saying? That's in the fabric of the relationship. If we look, because you gonna get some too, just as much as I want
Exactly.
to.
Yeah.
And so I'm not about to argue about that part. You know what I'm saying? Because either way, if you work or not, we that's going down.
Right.
I mean, again, I agree and understand everything you're saying. It's just I'm speaking about the women who don't have common sense, because some women literally, and I don't mean to sound like a broken record.
Oh no,
They literally don't think that's in the equation. Like you said, it's not in the equation. They think they don't have to do it. That's what I'm saying, and that's where the mind is fucked up at. If you think that this nigga's supposed to take care of you and you don't have to.
If she don't want to do it, you got to question: is she why is she even
Is she
in a relationship?
using
Yeah, that's
you?
what I'm saying.
Because
Like,
if she not doing it, if she don't want that, bet she basically trying to play you. It
she
sounds
just
like
there
to
for-
me.
That's what I'm saying.
that's what I'm
They
saying.
got
What are you
that
doing?
mindset.
Yeah.
They got the mindset of they.
But that ain't even just a stuck up princess type of chick. That's just a type of chick that's she get in a relationship because she
to
want
take
help.
advantage. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She want help.
Yeah.
And then you get in there, you give her all this shit, and she figure, well, I ain't got to give them none.
That's why I go back to what I
that's
said.
That's a different situation.
That's why I go back to saying it's mandatory.
But you also got situations where a female still will use you,
Yeah.
and she'll still give you some, but she's not giving the scales is still tip more in her favor because you might be doing a lot, she's doing the less, and then the less is like maybe I'll give you some here and there. You know what I'm saying?
See, that here and there is a turnoff. Because
but it's different from the one who's acting like she ain't gonna give you none at all.
Yeah, absolutely.
But see, this one that's giving you here and there, she understand. She got the mind frame of, I know I gotta give him some. You know what I'm saying? Because she gotta keep him interested,
Right.
so she can keep getting what she want out of him.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's why,
So
like I said,
that's-
I don't mean to say, well, no, I do. It's mandatory. And I'm sticking by that. And the reason why I'm sticking by that is because, like I said, everybody don't fucking have common sense. We are operating from a level of logic.
Right.
And a lot of these people that you see online do not have logic. I don't know if they really are just this stupid or they just doing this shit for shock value. Because I'm telling you, some of the shit that I see that they post, it's like, I mean, y'all remember that one I showed before about the one about like, oh, well, even if we get married, I ain't got to take your last name or some shit. You remember that one a while ago? That shit was just so stupid. It's like, it's 2021. The reason I say that is because a lot of people always say it's 2021. And when they say that, what they're doing is they're trying to rewrite every single rule that has already been established. So that's why when I said it's mandatory, is because a lot of them are trying to take it out of the contract. So no, it's mandatory. You are going to have to fuck if you're dealing with me. That's a fact. If I'm going to be taking care of you, you're going to be spreading your legs. And I know it sounds fucked up, but everything is transactional.
Well,
that's what go right back to what I said in the first place.
Okay, if it sounds crazy, I'm gonna help you out. Everything that's going on in a relationship is talked about from the very beginning.
It's supposed to be, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if I got a certain, you know, I like having sex. If I'm a type of person, I like to have it on a regular basis. It's being known to you because I'm letting you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So from right then, you can tell if you want to be in this or not. It's and then same thing goes with. And are you gonna be staying at home, or I'm gonna be doing most of the work and bringing the money home?
Right.
What are we doing? You establishing the foundation from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Right.
What are we doing here?
You know, people don't do that no more.
They and this is why y'all in these situations where y'all having the back and forth. This is why y'all having the back and forth y'all doing, because y'all ain't set no foundation. Y'all just running off of shit, running off of fumes.
And that's why I say things have to be. I'm a firm believer in things have to be stated, like what you saying. Everything need to be stated up front. But that's why I'm like,
nobody can take that shit later on down the line. Oh, you didn't say this. Oh, yes, the fuck I did.
Yeah.
What did you talk about?
That's what I mean. Like you know, not to be a broken record, but when I'm telling you, when you hear a person say it's 2021 or next year, it's 2022, that's them trying to reinvent some shit. That's them trying to make up their own. Yeah, they're challenging everything. They're trying to, we finna reset the rules. Okay, well, you gonna reset that shit with somebody who gonna go along with that dumb shit, because I'm not.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not with it.
Okay, yeah, it's 2021. When it's 2022, you're gonna go out with 2021. All right, like ain't nobody trying to hear all that dumb shit.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's stick to the script that we done laid down from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And if you down with it, then let it be known so we can figure out what to do going forward.
Exactly. Right. And I don't mean to try to preface this conversation to make it just seem like it's all about sex. But what I'm saying is, and you know, I've said it off mic, it's like I don't feel like a lot of these new school women are equipped to do the shit that these old school women was doing. I just don't. Because I feel like if I do decide to pay all the bills, and again, this is not a reflection on me and my wife, because we have an understanding. We know exactly what we supposed to do. We are partners.
Yeah, already know it works.
Right. Me and my wife we are partners in what we do. So this is not this is just saying if I wasn't married and if I was single, from what I see out here, I mean, these women, they not, you know, and it's not all of them, but it's quite a few of them. It's more than it should be. They have the mindset of, I don't got to do shit. Okay. Okay. Understand. If you have that mindset, you're going to be by yourself.
Putting them down statuses up.
Yeah.
About how you horny or need a dude and all that type of shit.
I see that shit a lot. But, I see that shit a lot, man.
But you're right. They like I said, they be entitled. They be demanding this shit, but don't do nothing. But see, they it ain't no way it's gonna work like that because grandma and you is very different. See, you want the shit and don't want to do the homework, like stay home and do the shit. Grandma was willing to do that, but y'all looked at grandma and said, "Shit, I'd never be me. I never take that type of shit." But look what Granddaddy was doing. This is why she stayed home and did what she did, because Granddaddy was bringing home the money, and even in most cases, they was giving Grandma the whole check.
Right.
I'd be damned if I give you the whole check. You know what I'm saying? Like some of y'all not even some. You be wanting a man to do all this stuff, and the only thing I would agree for the man to do that is because the chick is not financially there when it comes to being she's not there when it comes to being financially stable, like talking about how to
budget for bills and shit. She might fuck the money up, and then she's not very responsible.
I mean,
it's men like that too. It's shit. I know a few of them that ain't good with their money. But it goes. And we're not just trying to pick on women. We just saying in general.
No, I mean the roles could be reversed.
Absolutely.
The other way.
Absolutely.
It's more young women of this generation coming up demanding this type of thing.
That's the term.
And you, what are you doing to receive that?
Yeah, it's like they was only focused on what Grandpa was doing. They wouldn't.
Exactly.
They left out what Grandma was doing.
I think that's an excuse. That was the reach that they got to basically That's their thing they stand on to be able to say, but see, they did it here. That was when they was real men.
Yeah. I hate that shit.
That was, but grandma was a real woman, though.
Exactly.
You know
Shit, you don't know what your granddaddy was out there doing anyway. He was out there piping something else and still probably coming back home to your grandmama. And your grandmama probably knew about it. Didn't give a fuck because she was getting all her needs and shit taken care of.
So if he was doing all that, that's a real man.
Exactly.
You know what
He
I'm
was
saying?
real enough. Hey, I'm gonna take care of my family, but I'm gonna do a little sticking on the side.
He was taking care of his family. But that's the part they don't be wanting to expose.
They don't want to acknowledge that.
They want to expose the fact that he was taking care of all the bills, but they don't want to talk about that part.
Yeah, of course. Well, it's like I say, want to have a cake and eat it too. You can't. Y'all wanted equality, motherfucker. This is what it looks like.
Well, it's like like y'all said, what the white people was doing with the history books, just only
you know they rewrite
only shine the light on the good parts.
Again, everything is selective now. Right? This is why I say when you hear a person say what year it is, they are just being selective and they are trying to change the narrative to make it conform to whatever bullshit they trying to do. That's why when I hear that, every time I heard it's 2021, or I was like, man, you get the fuck on with that bullshit.
It's all about what benefits, and if it don't, who
right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
so man.
A real man gonna sniff that shit out and be like,
yeah. See, that's what that's the thing. They talk about real men. A real man gonna look at your ass and say,
like, you
"What are you bringing to the table?"
Exactly.
What are you bringing to the table? That's what a real man gonna do. And if you want to talk about, and I hate to say this phrase because the red pill, the red pill dudes, the soft ones, that we talked about in another episode, they like to talk about the valuable man, right?
Oh, high value.
High value man. I don't like to use that because they, but a real high value dude is not gonna take the bullshit.
No,
he always gonna be like, what is the where do you fit in with that?
Exactly.
With me doing all this, then what is your part in this?
Right.
Because if you can pay for everything, you can support yourself. What I'm saying is, if you whoever the breadwinner is, man or woman, if you the breadwinner and you with someone who isn't providing financially, then that's a fair question. What are you bringing to the table? What are you here for? It's not just your looks. It's not just your personality.
I think for some reason they think a lot of these dudes with money is dumb. I'm telling you, a smart guy with money, he ain't get there being dumb, right? Yeah. So he's not going. It's like my mom always told me. She was like, things gonna be assets or liabilities.
There you go.
That's even with relationship. You gotta decide, is this a liability or what?
Yeah.
Now you coming up here talking about you gotta pay all the bills, but you ain't. What value are you bringing for you to be an asset and not a liability?
Right.
Because if you liability, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
No,
that's a good point.
That's the key to it right there.
Yeah.
So, everybody got to know their worth. Everybody, man and woman.
Yeah, because women say it all the time. I can do bad by myself, and these dudes can too.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So, I just, I feel for the people that are, that are still out here trying to find somebody that's still single, because there's a lot of single mothers out there, and them so-called high-value men. They don't want to date a woman with kids, but I mean, I'll be fair. I don't want to date a woman with kids either. But I was saying this shit for years, way before any of these real red pill niggas came in, way before anybody knew who the fuck Kevin Samuels was, because that was just my preference.
That's your preference, right?
So I was never on that bandwagon, and even still, the way I see how they try to dog single mothers, I just like, y'all niggas is wrong as fuck. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And don't get me wrong, because some women went in there with good intentions, thinking, all right, maybe he a stand-up dude, and he turned out to be a coward, turned out to be a bitch. And you got a kid. That's not her fault. She thought the nigga was a certain way, and he turned out to be another way. Mm-hmm. But then some women are just bad at choosing men. Some women go after the bad guy who he ain't shit. He ain't shit from the beginning. And you still lay down with the nigga.
It's all circumstantial. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you cannot be talking about women who got kids and just, just because she got kids, you got to down her. Like,
right.
Yeah. Stop it.
Yeah, that's whatever. And they'll call me a hypocrite for agreeing with you because I just said I wouldn't date a woman with kids. That's just my preference. I'm not dogging them.
You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all need a female who got kids. You know what I'm saying? Because in my opinion, if you first of all, whoever you got to date, man, you gotta know who you're dating.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Learn who you're dating, and then you might find out you got a good one. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you see how she treating her kids, that's a precursor of how she gonna treat yours if y'all end up having kids.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think of it like that.
Yeah.
But these guys, if you don't, that's not your thing. You don't have to do that.
Right.
Guys don't have to do that. Same with these females. They might see, I won't blame a female who look at this guy, he got kids and all that and baby mamas and stuff, and she don't really want to deal with the
absolutely.
mess. Because it's drama. It's some shit that come with that.
Absolutely.
Right. And when you go with somebody with kids, that's one of the things you got to weigh out. Do I got to deal with a crazy-ass baby mama, or is she cool?
Right.
Yeah.
Do I got to deal with a crazy-ass baby daddy?
Yeah.
Is he cool? Is he in their life? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
those the things you got to deal with. You got to weigh them out.
Yeah, I'm straight on all that.
Yeah, I think, like I said, I think most people would prefer, you know what I'm saying, to start their own family. But
yeah,
I mean, but then again, you can't control who you fall for.
Yeah,
you might end up falling for a woman.
You might miss out on somebody
exactly
dope as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but still, that's a deal breaker for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
Because the first time the little motherfucker tell me, I ain't your daddy. You ain't my motherfucking daddy. No, I ain't, motherfucker. I ain't your damn daddy. Go call your motherfucking daddy. Shit.
Fuck your fort, little nigga.
Damn
you
right.
ain't my son.
You damn right I ain't your daddy. Because your daddy ain't in here plowing your mama, nigga, right now. It's me.
That's foul, nigga.
No, look. If the little nigga came at me like that, you ain't my motherfucking daddy, nigga. If he said those exact words, yeah, I'm going to be foul. Be foul as fuck to his little ass.
I wasn't even, if we come to me saying that, I wasn't even paying attention to that shit.
I'm going to pay attention. I'm going to pay. Look, I ain't going to look, especially if it's a boy, a teenager or some shit. And he want to be overprotective of his mom. I'm paying attention to every word you say, little nigga, because I need to know. Hey, do I need to watch my back from this little motherfucker? Because I don't underestimate nobody.
I'm gonna try to figure what kind of little kid this is while I'm dating her.
Well, that's
once you get to the phase,
yeah.
And okay, I'm gonna give a jewel out.
Dropping gems.
Yeah, I got to drop a gem, and this is for the young homeboys. You know what I'm saying? You dating woman with kids always kind of be weary of a female that kind of just let you meet the kids very fast.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's a red flag.
Be weary
That is
of that.
a red
You know what
flag.
I'm saying? You don't want, it's just not a good situation, man. And you can imagine why. But, after we got through that talking phase and she's one of the women say, okay, now we've been through the talking phase. Now she can meet my kids. Mm-hmm. If I see our kid is well mannered, then I'm like, okay, cool. Damn baby kid, we might have a problem. Right. You know what I'm saying? We might have a damn problem.
Yeah.
Ain't no might. It's already a problem once you've already popped out one of them motherfuckers. It's already a problem. So, I mean, listen, that's why
I try to put some light on it.
This is why I'm married, and my wife has had all three of my children. I have no other children outside of her.
Outside of
it's
Puerto
by
Rico.
design.
Inside joke. Puerto Rico. Oh.
If I don't say nothing, my wife is gonna see this shit. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Just jokes.
Yeah.
It's an inside joke.
Niggas trying to, we gonna Leave it there. Motherfuckers. You already got me with the delegated shit. Now you coming in. And you brought that one out of nowhere, motherfucker.
Out of
We
nowhere.
ain't talked about that forever.
That shit was left field, though.
Fuck you, man. You deserve that one today. All right, man. We kind of kind of ran that one.
All right, so the next topic, I think we was gonna cover this. I brought it up last week.
Yeah.
Is technology making us dumber?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Got a smartphone and it's making you dumb.
So here's what we do for anybody that's just now catching on to our show. The show is called Uncultured Roots. We are basically just taking random things that possibly affect or do affect the Black community or our community as a whole. We try to talk about everything. We purposely do it that way to have a universal show.
Right.
You can come here and hear some of everything. So it's not like we don't brand ourselves or tie ourselves to one specific thing. You know what I'm saying? We talk about everything that affects the Black community.
Absolutely.
So this one is technology making us dumber. Of course it is. I mean, who remembers phone numbers anymore?
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
How many phone numbers can you remember out your phone?
Yeah. Can you still remember how to get around without GPS?
Yeah.
You know?
I barely
Yeah.
remember my wife's phone number.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
outside, my two boys have cell phone numbers. I don't even know their fucking number by heart. That's a damn shame. And yeah, I should. I probably need to take time to memorize their numbers.
That's what's scary because you know, even the kids are getting on these smartphones early in life.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if that's stunting they.
Well, maybe.
Pretty sure.
But it's also educational as hell.
Yeah.
Because
it's a double-edged sword.
It is. Because my 4-year-old daughter, she, partly because she be around her brothers a lot, but I heard her say something this morning, something about, one of her brothers was snitching or something like that. I'm like, what the fuck? You for? What are you snitching?
What?
So I'm like, and my wife just looked at me like, oh, she always talking about that. I'm like, that's the first time I ever heard her talk about snitching. I'm like, because I thought she cussed. And I'm like, hold up. But she don't do that. She know not to say, certain things. And it's the shit she's probably exposed to when we let her watch YouTube, and she, I'm not gonna lie, my daughter be on TikTok looking at shit on TikTok, and I'd be having to take the phone from her and like put it on something else. And then she'll take a little sneaky ass on and go back on there and I'll take it again. So it's a never ending cycle with that. But I think it's making people like us dumber in our generation. That's what I think.
It make us dumber, but it make the younger people lazier.
Definitely. It definitely make them lazy.
I was looking at TikTok today, and it showed somebody went and got a DoorDash in the middle of that flooding in New York.
What?
Somebody ordered DoorDash in the middle of a flood.
Yeah. Like, nigga, if you don't
Ain't nobody
grab
gonna bring
some
your
shit out of
it.
you don't cook your own damn food in this fucking flood, man. Like, if you stay why would you have somebody else risk their life to bring you some food?
Right.
When you could just fix your own shit.
Right.
It's a damn natural disaster outside.
I don't have nothing positive to say about that. I have nothing positive to say about that at all. Technology will enslave us all because it already has, whether you know it or not.
Yeah, it's helping with the conditioning of capitalism.
Yeah. It enslaves you because what am I doing? I'm talking to you guys, but I'm looking at the fucking camera. What we're using is technology. We wouldn't be able to do this show without technology.
Right.
So everything, your car,
but this is the good part
home.
of the technology.
Yeah, that's why it does wonderful things and it does fucking horrible things.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Or the people who possess it do horrible things. It's a tool.
Yeah, it's like a neutral entity,
it's just a
like we
neutral
talk
tool,
about. Yeah,
right.
whatever it could be used for good or bad.
Right.
Yeah, you can use a hammer to hammer nails down. You
Yeah,
can bloody budge,
beat somebody
beat somebody in the
in.
brains in with that shit.
Bludgeon. I don't know, man. I just look at, okay, the smartphones, everybody can't move without their phone. I mean, shit, I'm looking at mine right now.
All of us got one
that's
sitting
what
right
I'm
in front of
saying.
us.
Like,
Yeah.
It's like a ball and chain. You walk around with a ball and chain.
Right.
I mean, it's
Stuck
useful.
to that shit.
What was that? We made the joke, the phone's smart, but you ain't.
Yeah, right. The phone is smart, but you not.
The smartphone making you dumber.
The smartphone making us dumb as shit, man.
But then, on the other hand, you got fucking, Google at your fingertips. You can ask it any fucking thing in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just so much information.
That's why it has the ability to make you dumb and smart.
Yeah, at the same time.
But it's only
how you use it.
Yeah, and how much you can retain.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you can sit up there and look all day just researching things.
Too much
finding
information
things.
could be
exactly.
bad too.
And you could
you don't have a focus.
Yeah. You forget something you looked up 5 minutes ago.
Right.
Because you busy looking at something else. And that's one of the downsides to it. But
it's too much stuff coming at you at one time.
Yeah, it's overload. That's
why they call this the information era, the information age.
Information age.
And it's because it's the information age, you gotta filter the information, because a lot of people be lying and a lot of shit be false, and you gotta do research, which
to the
is
next one.
People don't usually do.
Yep.
That ties into the next topic that's on the board, is flexing for the gram.
Man.
Yeah. So the inspiration for that comes from I was on Twitter, and I think somebody put up a TikTok about these females was having hot girl summer, and then it was like she was like, "Hey, I wanna, I don't even want to talk to you if we in the fall, if we can't be, wearing hoodies and going on hay rides and making Christmas cookies and all that type of stuff." And it made me ask a question. Do you really want that, or do you just want that because everybody else is going to be doing that and posting that and you want to post it too?
Right. Do you really like hay rides, bitch?
Ain't no hay ride, bitch.
You silly dog.
Like, do you really want that, or are you trying to flex?
Right.
You know
if
what I'm saying?
no social media, what would you want to do?
Right.
If there was no social media, you want to go out to eat and get.
I never understood why people want to show everything anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Some moments,
You tell people mind their business, but you be putting your business up there all the time.
It's them endorphins, man. They want
them likes.
That's all it is, man. It's addictive.
Hey, you all in my business. You want to know my life? Yes, motherfucker, I'm invested.
Because you put all that
you
shit out there.
You've been putting your own shit on.
We on season 5 of your life. I need to know if that nigga you with gonna leave you or not. We need to know. I made it my business.
And you taking too long to drop the episodes. Every single post, we need to know.
Man.
Yeah.
It's
Shit, ain't nobody got to do no police work on you. You be worried about somebody tapping your iPhone and if the government tapping your iPhone. Bitch, you giving all the information.
Yeah, Zuckerberg done did all the work. He done did all the work for them.
All he did was just lay it out.
He just gave you the platform.
You just went in, you just went ham.
I'm gonna wait because it all ties into the last one. But it's just, oh my God. Yeah, you motherfuckers put everything out there, and and I get it, because sometimes you be going through stuff and you be in your feelings, and you just want to talk to somebody. You need to vent. I get that, but you gotta understand.
I'd rather find somebody offside off there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Or I'd rather inbox somebody. You know what I'm saying.
That's
somebody
better.
I know.
Yeah,
because putting your stuff out there, not only do the people that follow you see it, people who follow you who don't have the best intentions, who can basically turn that on you, use that on you later, is looking at the same thing.
And
so I'd rather not.
Like I said before, the internet is forever. So
yeah,
you put it up there, they can dig this shit up. No matter how long. Later.
Every time.
So how many times people done got messed up from stuff they done said?
Oh, you said the word gay 10 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
You said that was gay. What the fuck?
Now you homophobic and everything. And now you gotta apologize.
Man, see, that shit, just no, man. We unapologetic here at the Uncultured Roots podcast. We not apologizing to shit. So if you get offended, fuck you happily.
Listen, man, I set the stage. I'm going to dance on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? If I set the stage, I'm dancing on it. I'm singing too. So, you know, I'm human. I could be wrong when it comes to saying certain things. And if I am, I say that I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I apologize for it if, you know, it wants that.
Yeah.
But usually I put thought into what I do. And if I said it, damn it, I meant the shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what a real man do, right? We stick by what we say.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even when you don't like it.
Not this fuck. Like I said, we human, we do make mistakes. So don't be trying to, you know, say I'm perfect or nothing. I'm not perfect. Nobody is.
Right.
So,
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm like, you know, if I say something that I feel like, okay, I think maybe I stepped over the line on that. Yeah, you're right. I will apologize, and because I'm a humble person, I'm not egotist. I don't have an ego. Like, it's not, at the end of the day, it's not about me. I really don't give a shit. So, you know, we don't apologize here.
Sorry.
Watch your mic, nigga.
we apologize if we wrong.
Okay, if I'm wrong, if I feel I'm wrong, let me clarify. If I feel like I'm wrong about something, yes, of course I'll apologize. I'm not above that. But just because you want to be all soft and sensitive in your fucking feelings about something that was said, fuck no, I'm not apologizing. Period. Because the world is a difficult place. The world has always been a difficult place, and it's always going to be a difficult place. And so, I'm like, oh well, you know, I hear people say, you should think more positive and try to be more positive. You should try to make this world a better place. I am one person out of 7 billion. I do not have that amount of influence. Even your influencers do not have enough influence to make the world a better place. So I don't want to hear that bullshit. Like, people have always been negative since the beginning of time, and they always will be negative. Who is the virus on this planet? It's not that C-19 shit. It's people. People are the virus of this planet, okay? So, yeah.
Well,
is that offensive to every human?
Well, alrighty then.
You just offended the whole race. Human beings.
We are the fucking virus, okay? That's just a fact.
Listen, man.
So I hope the next civilization that rises up, whether they look like us or not, and they can understand English, yeah, we were the problem. Period. Not all of us, but a bunch of us.
All right.
Well, all right.
Yeah,
so
that's just
you know who's not flexing for the gram.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, I don't even have Instagram. So
or flex for anything at that,
yeah,
you know?
man. What's the point? Like I say, you have to care about what people think in order to flex.
Yeah.
Like, because I don't give a shit about what nobody thinks about me.
Right.
So if you can, if a motherfucker call me bummy, okay, that's your opinion.
Yeah.
You give a fuck.
Right.
Yeah, that, like, this is what I wanted to say when you was saying, you know, when you was going on your mini rant.
Okay.
This is what we do on here. We rant. When you saying, you know, certain things you ain't gonna apologize for, yeah, man, because certain things, you know, it ain't my problem. That's your problem. And your problem is you want me to have a problem with you having a problem. Nah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Toughen up, buttercup. You know what I'm saying? And keep it moving.
I was just responding to somebody this morning. They were saying something. They were saying something to somebody else on Facebook, because I haven't really been on Facebook this week. But I saw something this morning about, somebody was trying to tell another person, oh, well, you got to accept this or got to accept that and whatever and whatnot. And I politely was like, bruh, don't nobody have to accept a damn thing.
Yeah.
I said, it's 2021 and there are places that I still can't go without being looked down upon in this fucking country.
It's
There are places.
2021.
I'm saying, I'm not saying that.
I'm messing with you.
I know. I knew the minute I said it. I knew the minute I said it, it was going to perk up. But I'm like, I was too caught in what I was trying to say.
Okay, we got
In
you.
2021, I still go places and I still see white people frown at me or look down on me. Or if I'm walking down the aisle or something, oh, let me peek, because they think I'm going to steal something.
Right,
What the fuck? This is what I'm saying. This is the world I live in.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
don't
bust
give a
my
fuck.
ass like
Yeah, I don't care about
10
y'all.
hours a day at work to steal something.
Exactly. So I don't give a fuck about. As a black person, I've never fit in. I've never fit in society. They don't. I mean, what the fuck? We make our own culture, which other people copy and steal and take and appropriate.
Right.
But I'm saying, in all reality, if I want to go somewhere outside of people who don't look like us, I'm gonna get all kinds of looks and stares and glares and frowns and bullshits and shit like that. I'm gonna get that. I know I'm gonna get that, and I still don't give a shit.
Right.
See, that's the thing. I'm not asking you to accept me.
Right.
And I know some people watching this probably think, oh, well, you're talking about one thing. No, I'm talking about all things. I'm not asking to be accepted because I personally don't give a fuck what anybody really has to say. There's only a few people in my life where I give a fuck about their opinion.
Yeah.
And it's literally a handful of people. So
To ask for acceptance to people who you don't even really know like that, it's to also be subject to be declined by those same people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To not be accepted by him. You know?
Right.
I'm with him on this shit. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about that shit because the way I look at it is, I got my own thing. I created my own energy when I show up.
Right,
Exactly.
I don't need you to invite me.
I don't need no approval.
Right.
That's exactly, and that's all I be trying to tell folks because I'm like, I'm not asking for you to accept me.
Right.
Just leave me the fuck alone. I'll leave you the fuck alone, and everybody can continue living.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it that way. I know that shit came off as damn. No, I'm just saying everybody can keep living their lives, and long as if you out here and you ain't fucking with nobody should be fucking with you. It's that simple.
Yeah.
So, I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Everybody's entitled to live their life the way they see fit, and just know everybody ain't gonna agree with you, and you have to be strong enough to be able to deal with that. I know we talking about flexing for the gram, but it's just in general about.
But no, that works.
Yeah,
that works with
ties
Flex
in.
with the Grand. That tie in very, very nicely because these people out here flexing is because they want to, be seen and feel like they a part of everything going on when they don't have to. You know what I'm saying? They go to a point. They take it to a point where they be lying about shit.
Yeah, trying to feel important. Like,
That's it.
You should feel important to yourself. Like you shouldn't need anybody to.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Validate your importance.
I suggest you strengthen that part off the internet.
Yeah.
So when you go on the internet, it won't be such a thing for you where you have to lie or even if you got it, you ain't got to floss on the internet to feel a way. That way you won't be depressed if you don't got but 5 likes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man, I post shit that hardly anybody likes or comment. I don't give a fuck. I just post it.
Man, please, man. I've been on I post something on Twitter. I don't be getting a whole bunch of shit. I basically talk to myself half the time.
Don't feel bad. I do too. I don't give a fuck. So be it.
And then
I'm not looking for people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm putting out my content on my Twitter, and if you like it, you find it, and you like it, you like it.
Right. And then people flexing on the gram. I done seen that go south where they end up getting robbed and shit.
Oh,
You know
man.
Mm-hmm.
I seen that
like,
shit
if I'm
happen.
doing extremely well, I don't think I want everybody to know.
And that's the thing.
Yep.
That's the thing. Like, y'all I don't never reveal nothing too personal on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? We talk off mic about things, but again, that's just for us in the room. That ain't that ain't for everybody to. I'm with y'all. I don't need everybody in my motherfucking business. Right. You don't need to know everything that's going on with me or whatever and whatnot. So I just laugh at the when I see people putting shit on their story on their page, whatever, we're just posting shit just like, oh well, people be posting pics of their food and shit like, and I get it because sometimes you feel like, damn, I accomplished this, or posting accomplish, and that's fine. But in all reality, what you're looking for is some sense of gratification. You want people to acknowledge you, and that's fine. But understand, you do have somewhat of an ego when you doing stuff like that. Like if I just post a picture of me and my wife, you can call that egotistical. It's like, okay, well, I love my wife. I love my wife. My wife is beautiful. I'm gonna post a pic of her because that's just what I feel like doing. Right. That's understandable. But yeah, when you out there counting your money and then a motherfucker sock your ass and take your shit all on camera, you look like a dumbass.
That's right. I've seen people get robbed on.
Exactly.
You know the problem with humans.
There's many.
There's many, but the thing is, we all got egos, but we try to act like we don't have any at all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We all got it. Just like the what you was just saying. See, we all got them, but you do certain things to stroke it because you feel like it needs to be stroked. So you do little things. The problem is where you got it, where it's so tied to your happiness.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Isn't it like he said? It ain't nothing wrong when you accomplish something. You feel like you want to share it.
Right.
That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you did your makeup. You did it on your own this time. You say, I slayed that shit.
Right.
I'm gonna put this up, and that's okay too. But where the problem lies is it ties into
the way you
self-happiness.
Feel about yourself.
Yeah, about how you feel about yourself, how you feel about your life, and then get you depressed. If the outcome is not what you wanted in terms of the likes and comments.
People ain't liking
Yeah.
You set yourself up for failure when you dependent on other people. And this is just in general in life. When you dependent on just someone else to make you happy, you are going to. Because humans fuck up. Humans let humans down. And I'm not innocent in this. I know I've let down some people, and I didn't do it intentionally. It's just fuck. Shit just didn't work out. Right. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean. Like, I learned within myself that shit. If I can let people down, and people are going to let me down, and it may be on purpose, it may not. Yeah. So it's just like shit happens. So it's like you have to look inward, have to trust in yourself and all of that. But we live in this me culture, this me time. This is what social media amplifies, this me culture. This is
social media.
Media. Exactly. That should be the title of the episode.
Yes. Sound like social.
Just put social and then capital M.
Media.
That'll be better than that first one.
Yeah. Y'all don't even want to know the first one.
I'm glad the camera can't see that board.
Yeah.
But
so speaking of social media, do y'all think it'll ever be a time where social media is a thing of the past?
No.
Like Blockbuster?
No. The reason I don't personally, and I'll go first on this one, the reason I don't is because of what we just mentioned. People want self-gratification.
Yeah.
Their social media might change in terms of
I think it's gonna get more.
I think it's gonna get more inclusive, like when they start implementing this VR shit.
Yeah.
And have the virtual social gatherings, social hubs and stuff like that. That's where I see it going in the future versus, you won't be holding one of these phones. You just be putting on a fucking helmet. And
they're already trying to put it on glasses.
Yeah. That's where I see it going. Because what it is just digital. It's just, what's the word I'm looking for? It's just a digital coming together. Yeah. Like a gathering, digital gathering.
Well, at least that's what it was supposed to be.
It was
as far as something like a Facebook, Twitter, and stuff.
No, it's playing out exactly how it would in real life. You go to a party, you go to a gathering, people shit talk, and then people scrap, and then but that's the difference. They're not scrapping.
No,
on
but
social media.
I'm saying that because now that's what the attention was for it in the beginning, and now it's more like we using this as ad revenue to get ad revenue.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We trying to get people to buy shit.
And display your whole life pretty much.
Well,
It's starting to be used for capitalistic gain now.
Yeah.
Where you know, we're gonna put enough images that make you want to buy something.
yeah.
We're gonna learn based on things that you like and your whole behavior
Yeah.
on here. We're gonna take that and be able to analyze that and put things in front of you to buy based off your behavior.
Right. Yep.
And see that social media, I said this all in my mind. I've said this years ago. I'm like, all social media does or did and is still doing, it's just exposing humanity for how fucked up humanity really is.
Yeah.
It's just
It
showing
exposes a lot of shit.
Because all the crazy shit that was happening outside before the
Now
internet
you
became
can
the
see
internet. Now it's like full blown on the internet in front
now
of
you
everybody.
can see. So
Definitely.
the internet,
Which is why a lot of people, sorry to cut you
no,
off.
you good.
But this is exactly why a lot of people at first was like committing suicide and stuff, because things that will happen in your block, in your neighborhood, in your radius, only people in the radius will know about it. But now a lot of people know about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, getting your ass kicked ain't the same. ain't the same as when we was getting our, you know what I'm saying? We get into a fight.
No, you're right, because once it's on the internet, it's
amplified,
forever.
yeah.
You know, because let me tell you, like I used to do security for a living, and I used to do, I worked at the TGI Fridays, Dearborn, Southfield, Auburn Hills. I would fluctuate between those.
Yeah.
But I seen I was fortunate though. I had quite a few altercations with folks, but it was just talking. Right. It was very rare that it got physical, and it got physical once or twice, but it wasn't towards me. It was like towards other people. So I'm just having to kind of restrain these motherfuckers, and hey man, I literally had to throw a guy out before, like, hey bro, you can't come back in here. And he tried to get big with me, and I'm just like, look, bro, they don't want you in here.
You don't that, bro.
And that's all I tried to tell him, because he was drunk and shit. And I'm like, bro, you not, don't do this. This is not going to end well for you. So, but to get to what I'm saying is, I've seen this video before of a person doing security just like me. He was trying to do his job, trying to bounce the dude out, trying to get him out, and
he got put to sleep.
Well, they started scrapping, and my man's the guest got the best of him easily. He threw that punch. He connected once or twice. My man just kind of ate that shit, scooped him.
Yeah,
street UFC style, just whooping his ass, and like you say, it's caught on camera,
right? Yeah,
and now they put it on the internet, and when they put it on the internet, it's got millions of views. So it's like that's an ass whooping that it would have only been embarrassing to the people in the restaurant that seen you get your ass whooped. I don't know these people, but now it's everywhere.
It's everywhere,
and now it's embarrassing to leave the house because it's like shit.
And you know what? And now Facebook got that thing that where it's like, remember this day. Now every anniversary,
every year it goes.
You reliving that shit. You know what I'm saying? You reliving that shit every anniversary.
Yeah, nigga.
Got
2 years ago, this nigga lumped your ass up.
2 years ago, that nigga rocked you to sleep.
Remember this? Hey, remember this?
Bye, baby.
Oh, technology is bad.
Rock-a-bye, baby.
Oh man.
Oh man.
He sleep. So that's
social media is making the world less social. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. No, it is.
In some cases, yeah.
Because if shit like that happen, ain't nobody gonna want to, be out. They gonna be, more introverted probably after that.
Well, not even just that, but the newer generation of kids. I know, like in my kids' generation, a lot of them are introverts. They don't want to go outside.
Yeah,
they have a hard time communicating face to face.
Yeah,
but you know what, Hirsch? because it's the internet, and let's say something like that goes out on the internet, it's gonna make people even either humble them to where they want to get away from the internet, or they making them like, fuck it, I'm out here on the internet now, which is why we got people that's doing like OnlyFans and doing shit that
you know what I mean? Got no shame at all.
Like no shame at all. Like I'm titties, cooch all out. Because now it's like, hey, it's like the Eminem thing in 8 Mile. I done told you everything about me.
You're right, yeah.
So you know
That's
what I mean?
a good point.
Yeah, my cat is all out here, so what?
Right, he got shit out to hide.
Asshole.
Asshole probably on there too.
I'm done.
People knowing stuff that they ain't have to know, like it's being bleached or whatever.
Right.
This show is not. The show is not for the weak-minded.
Not for kids. Hide your kids.
Oh man, social media ain't going away ever.
Nah,
the only way it goes away is if a fucking EMP knocked out all the electricity and shit. Then
they making too much money.
Yeah, that's why it's benefiting corporations too much. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just gonna get more intrusive.
Yeah.
Well, that's with all technology. Yeah.
I mean,
it's gonna get more intrusive, all right.
They getting more intrusive with just the devices anyway, with the phones and everything.
Right.
So
yeah, don't be surprised when they start trying to inject you with shit.
The conspiracies we.
I mean, like I said,
we still owe y'all a conspiracy episode.
Yeah, and I'm gonna leak one out right here. You know, like we know that social media is helping a lot of corporations, you know what I mean? A lot of people feel like corporations is the one who's really running shit, not even the government. You know what I mean? Because the corporations is the money behind everything. You know, who when they need this money to run for office or run for certain things, who are they going to? Corporations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And remember the corporation silenced the government when Trump was getting too out of hand. Twitter banned him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So like, who got the power really?
I mean, like I said,
that's
before,
the president. That was the president.
Yeah, the president
of these United States.
Shut the president down.
they wrote that loophole in there. They let's create this government, but really, who really pulling the strings?
Right.
Come on now. They always gonna write loopholes for themselves.
I mean, they always say follow the money. The people with the money always have been pulling the strings.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like the government need money for war, and the government don't have a certain amount of surplus, a certain amount of money. Who they go to?
Right.
And that's why I'm trying to get this money so I can pull some strings.
Absolutely.
I want to be the puppet master now.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Technology's bad.
It's not all bad. It's a tool.
Like wait a minute, let me take it back.
It's a hammer.
Wait, you motherfuckers use
the way
technology.
you're using technology is a bit irresponsible, people.
Terrible.
Yeah.
That's why I say. That's why I go back. I'm sticking to that until I die. You motherfuckers have just exposed yourselves. You all are exposing how. Just think about it this way: if you believe in aliens, and you think aliens can understand what goes on down here, all they have to do is look at social media and be like, "We need to wipe out all these motherfuckers right here. They are.
We can't let them lead this rock.
We can't let them. They got to stay right here.
Right. See, this is why we left their asses down here. They gotta stay here. With this look at this primitive shit.
Right. She got her ass all out. What the fuck? Right. No sense of decency. Nothing.
They haven't even grown to the part where they don't have asses anymore. They still have those.
Look at this guy counting all this money in front of everybody. He's just a fucking idiot.
It ain't nothing but paper.
Just paper.
Man-made paper. Yeah.
He's showing off his paper.
Shit that y'all make.
Look
You
at
know, this ain't no outer space currency. This ain't no fucking moon rock or no
They
shit.
probably don't
This is
give
some shit that y'all have made.
They probably pass currency. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, they will pass. You like you just said, this all this shit is primitive to them. If you believe in that sort of thing.
Right. Y'all so y'all so underdeveloped. The ghetto.
Yeah, the ghetto universe. Yeah.
That blue ghetto down there.
Do not go to that set.
No, they got us here for a reason. That's why all these other planets that's around us
So
is
far
fucked
away.
up. No, they far away and they fucked up. They're either
ass
too hot
over
or
there.
they're too cold. Oh yeah, y'all niggas is right where y'all need to be.
Yeah, they like, stay y'all asses.
Don't even let
there.
them planet hop.
Don't even worry about it. You right where you need to be. You got everything you need there. As long as you don't. Oh, y'all fucking it up. Oh well.
They taking precautions now. They done seen Jeff Bezos and them flying off in there. They say, "Oh Lord, the motherfuckers trying to escape." Niggas trying to escape down there. Better watch out, man. We're gonna have to watch out for the next million years. They're gonna be trying to come out here.
Yeah, they gonna have to relocate.
Yeah.
So, like, you know what?
They so powerful. They were like, hey man,
Yeah,
if we got to, we gonna have the magnetic force of damn big ass rock that way. So they have
Oh, you
Wipe
talking
them
about
out.
another meteor?
Wipe 'em.
Oh,
yeah.
you know that was fucked up because I heard some scientists say that shit. They like, yeah, we do for another meteor hit. I'm like, nigga, don't say that shit. That's gonna wipe us all out.
Yeah, could be.
It might be part of the life cycle in the universe.
Yeah. Clear us out for the next
Specifically, yeah. No, that's what I said. I swear, if any of this shit survive, they're gonna
The
be like,
dinosaurs got wiped out before us. So
like, them some ignorant motherfuckers, wasn't they?
hey, we gonna be the oil.
We already part of the oil. The earlier versions of us.
We're gonna end the show. We're just gonna end the show. You all have a very nice fucking day and night, and whenever you watch this. Because I didn't like that remark.
Have a good one.
I didn't like that remark.
But it's true. Earlier versions of us, man, that have been around a long
Down
time.
there
They
in
probably
that
down there
petroleum,
now.
too.
Y'all be safe and be smooth and have a good week. And
Yes, sir.
be safe out here.
And stay dangerous.
Stay safe.
Stay both.
Right.
Dangerous and safe.
Yes.
Peace.
What's happening? We'd like to thank everyone for listening to the Uncultured Podcast, your new favorite podcast for everything hip-hop, trending topics, and more. Subscribe and listen to us on every streaming platform. Till then, catch on and flip, stay up, and get yours. Yo.